Well, that was really dumb because now I'm gonna have to clean all that up. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have something that I'm kind of scared is gonna work, but at the same time I'm kind of hopeful that it is gonna work because I do use it for other uses. It is cornstarch. I use it as dry shampoo sometimes. You just have to be super careful with it. I suppose I'll just bake one side and just set the other like normal. I don't have any face makeup on. This is from whenever I did my eyeshadow, which I kept pretty simple today because I just wanted to jump right in. I'm super excited to see what's going to happen. At the same time, I'm kind of scared. If you want to see what happens whenever I use cornstarch as setting powder, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I did just put on foundation. I used L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in shade 102. We're just going to pretend that this little breakout right here isn't happening. So I will use Shape Tape as concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. I do just want to say that I do use cornstarch for cooking, but I have a separate container for my dry shampoo, and then I have a different container for my cooking, just so I don't get it mixed up, because you know, germs. So just put a little bit of concealer. With Shape Tape, a little goes a long way. And now I'll just blend that out. So obviously I was super desperate for dry shampoo one day and had to use cornstarch. Whenever I used it the first time, it did leave a little white tint to my hair, but it worked, and it worked really well, except for the whiteness in my hair. But I just used too much. I was in a rush, and I was just really desperate. Okay, and it worked, and no one noticed. No one like called me out for it, but it does work as a dry shampoo. If you guys want to see a video of how I use it as a dry shampoo, just let me know down below. Okay, I'm gonna bake this side and just set this side. So, oh my God, okay, here we go. Okay, so far so good. That was probably a little bit much, but let's just roll with it. Okay, so on camera it doesn't look that bad, but in real life is a little weird. So let's go ahead and get a brush, and I'm just going to use the Morphe Y11 and shake off most of it and set. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and set this side of my entire face. Ah, that was too much. That was too much. Come on, blend. So obviously this side is warming up a little bit since I'm baking. It feels a little warm, but it doesn't feel really tight or like drying like I thought it would. I thought it would feel super drying, but it doesn't. So is it gonna work? We're just gonna have to find out in just a few minutes because it's not time to brush it off just yet. I'm just making conversation while I'm waiting. I'm not a very patient person, so, but I do usually like to bake for about 5 minutes, maybe. What if it like works and doesn't flash back? I will throw out all of my setting powders today and just use cornstarch. Okay, so it has been about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm losing patience. I'm just gonna see what I've done to myself. So I'm gonna start with the forehead and just wipe it off, and then go to the nose and under the eye. Go ahead and just dust that side too, because why not? Okay, what do you guys think? I think that it does not look too powdery. I'm really shocked. It doesn't look anywhere near as bad as I thought it would. It's a little light, but I'm a pale person, so it might actually work out. Maybe if you're darker, it might not work out for you. So now I'm gonna see how it cooperates with bronzer and highlighter and everything else. So I'm gonna use the Hoola bronzer in the mini once again. This is like my favorite right now, so I just use it all the time. I need more. I really want the big one. I don't know why I always like buying the minis. I guess it's because I'm afraid that I won't like the products and I don't want to spend too much of my coin on something that I'm not even sure I'm gonna like, or if it's gonna be too much for me, or what. There's no telling. Not everybody likes every single product that everyone else likes, and that's just the way it is. And for blush, I'll be using my Pac-Man High Score blush palette. Sadly, my daughter ruined my eyeshadow palette. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. And I really like this one lately. It's not, I thought it was gonna be brown, but it's actually like a peachy color. It's really pretty. My thing about blush is I feel like every time I do it, I always put too much, and it's always like obvious, like, oh my god, she is wearing some blush. But with this stuff, I don't know, it's not that bad. Good job, Wet n Wild. And for highlighter, another Wet n Wild is the Mega Glow in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Grab my fan brush, and it's so pretty. Maybe not today. It doesn't work right today. And catch that light just right. Get my lip. I'm not flipping you off. I'm so sorry if you're offended. So I'm going to do my under eye with eyeshadow and some mascara, and then I'll put on some lipstick, and we'll come back and we'll conversate about how I feel. I just realized that I did this entire video with my Invisalign in, but it's too late now, so sorry for my lisp, and if it was hard to understand me, I'm very sorry. I don't feel like redoing it. So my final thoughts on using cornstarch as setting powder. On camera, of course, you can see exactly where I used it. It's brightening. So if you are actually have a skin tone other than purple, like me, just be really careful with it. Same thing with the dry shampoo. If you're gonna use it as dry shampoo, just be really careful with it. I think it could work, but in real life, it really doesn't look that bad. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I might just use setting powder all the time now. I'm gonna take a picture to see if it flashes back, and I'll upload it right here. And yeah, I feel like it's gonna flash back just because it's not meant to be a setting powder, but we shall see. Thank you so much for watching. Give me more ideas on more videos. I want to do as much as you guys want to see. So if you like this video, obviously give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.